Hello, it is Saturday, August 24th, 2024. I'm Chris Remo, and welcome back to the New York Times Crossword Daily Solve. It's a Saturday crossword today, so we're going to be solving possibly the trickiest puzzle of the week, a themeless Saturday crossword. And this themeless edition of the Daily Solve has been brought to us by Daily Buzzard, Henrik Koskinen, and, as always, the indomitable Showmaster, the incorrigible Sheila Beeler, and the indefinable Charlie Paget. Thank you so much to the five of them. They're, of course, benefactors of the Daily Solve Patreon campaign, which means they are stalwart supporters of this channel. They keep this going, making it a sustainable part of my daily work. I'm very grateful to them for that, and to everybody who backs the Patreon campaign at any level. Thank you so much to all of them. Thanks to you, if that includes you. And if you'd like it to, you can head to patreon.com/dailysolve or click the description field link underneath the video. You'll find the bonus videos there, including this week's mini puzzle pseudo speed solve. I was intrigued to see that this entire week of mini puzzles was constructed by Joel Faliano, our current main daily crossword editor, but also the longtime former mini crossword constructor. So I don't know if that means he's back to that duty permanently or what. Maybe not, but we'll find out next week, I guess. Anyway, that video's up there for patrons, and thanks to everybody who is one. Thanks as well if you subscribe on YouTube, which is, of course, a big help as well. You can join the Daily Solve Discord chat server via a link in the description field, and it's also a big help to subscribe to the channel on YouTube. All right, let's get on to today's crossword, which was constructed by Ryan McCarty, who's constructed a couple of dozen puzzles for the New York Times, and it was edited once again by Joel Faliano. It's a Saturday crossword, themeless. Could be tricky. Let's find out, and let's start solving. Part of a Mideast capital's name. Abu, as in Abu Dhabi, I'm thinking. The fact that it says part of a Mideast capital's name makes me think it's a word unto itself. I don't think it's going to be sort of half of a single word. So let's try that and see if it works. What flow vent can treat? Flowvent or flowvent? I don't know. I've never heard of that. What would start with an A? That would be a common treatment. I assume this is an over-the-counter medication, but I don't actually know. Sites along the Gulf Coast. Bayous? Is this referring to kind of bayous in the American South, presumably, given Gulf Coast? I'm not certain about this, but with that B, that's my guess. Prepares for transplanting. Unpots, maybe, if you're transplanting a plant, or if you're transplanting a human organ, what would you do? Maybe uproot if it's a plant. That's better than unpot or whatever I said. Yeah, that's pretty good. Let's try that. Dope. This doesn't look good. Okay. Oh, prepares, oh, right. No, it has to end with an S. Okay, so a dope is an ass, an idiot. So prepares for transplanting. Maybe it is something. Is it unpots? That seems like such a strange word. Actress who voiced Mei Lee's strict mother in Pixar's Turning Red. Oh, I saw this, but I often don't necessarily know who's played characters in animated films I've seen. I'm not sure offhand, to be honest. I enjoyed the film, though. Put in a similar part. Oh, typecast. Like an actor is typecast, meaning they're put in a similar part to previous characters they've played. All right. So then what can flowvent treat? Or flowvent? Don't know. Still don't know. Legs it. Hoofs it. You're really hurrying up. Legging it, hoofing it, speeding up. Or dashing. Prepares for transplant. It is on pots. I can't believe that ended up being the answer. All right. Many a rescue, a mutt, a sort of mixed breed dog. Skillful is, if you do something in a skillful manner, you do it in a deft manner. You do it skillfully, adeptly. So flowvent can treat asthma. There we go. Finally, we have enough crosses to make it completely obvious what that is. Okay, so who is this actress? Say it looks like Sandy, maybe? Creatures often... No, it's not, because creatures often depicted with green skin. I assume this is orcs, like from Lord of the Rings. Oh, Sandra... Is it Sandra Oh? I didn't actually know that. Maybe I'd recognize her voice if I heard it now. Um, let's see. Strong as a bond. No, maybe it's not. Because strong as a bond. Oh, no, it is. That is correct. That is correct. Because this doesn't mean a bond as in an adhesive bond, something glued. It means a bond as a financial instrument. So it's a AAA rated bond. It's a very secure, it's very safe investment. It's rated to be very strong. Okay, there we go. All right, twinkle toes, they're not. Oaf. So twinkle toes might refer to someone who's very light on their feet, very delicate, not an oaf. Candidate for a forever home, a foster pet, foster child, foster dog, cat. I don't know offhand. Full of gimmicks. Oh. This doesn't look great, does it? Put in a similar part. Yeah. Well, I'm going to delete these for now just because I'm just not really sure. Prominent feature of a jacket. Prominent feature of a jacket. Not sure about that either. Actress Anne of Wag the Dog. I saw this in theaters, believe it or not. And I was oddly young to be watching this movie, but I really, really liked it. And I remember it strangely well, considering how young I was and how long ago I saw it. Yeah, odd. Anyway, Anne Hesh it must have been. Country singer with the 2012 hit Wanted. I don't know. I don't know. I really have no idea. I don't know why I'm trying to think about it as though it's going to come to me. Full of gimmicks. So what is this? Batman adversary with a stitched burlap mask. I'm not sure. Okay, drink of boiled grains with purported detoxifying effects. Drink, interesting. Drink of wow. Very curious to see if I know what this one is. Let's keep going. Nuts and bolts, the basics of something. Does that help with this? I don't know. I really don't know. Let us now praise famous men, writer 1941. I think that's James Agee. Does that help with this? Second slide of many a meeting deck. A meeting deck, like a sort of slideshow presentation, like a PowerPoint presentation, that kind of thing. I don't know what this is about either. Okay. Singers do this, or I guess it could be singers do this, but probably singers. Maybe not. Singers, I was thinking something like searing, something singes you, it sears you, but I don't know. Oh, but it could be, no, it is Singer, but a different way than I meant. It's Singer sewing machines. The brand that makes electric sewing machines, and they sew. Okay, that's what it is, actually. Second slide of many a meeting deck. Right, so what is this? Age something? I don't know why that would be the case. The blank of suffering is experience, Harry Truman. The reward of suffering is experience. I suppose that's true. It can be anyway. So what is the drink of boiled grains with purported detoxifying effects? Oh, barley something. It's obviously barley something. Okay. So prominent feature of a jacket is, it's a book jacket. It's the title of the book. Of course. Okay, there we go. So what is this? Full of gimmicks. Schlocky or something like that? No, that doesn't quite work. Oh, okay, I was correct with these. It's shticky. In other words, you've got a real shtick. It's kind of a gimmick that you do. And so if something's full of gimmicks, it's shticky. I don't know that I've ever heard the word shticky before. It sounds odd. It sounds like someone with a particular accent saying the word sticky. But there we go, shticky. I don't think I like how that feels in my mouth, the mouthfeel of that word, but there we go. Okay, dried meat product with a rhyming name. Something jerky, probably. Turkey. I bet it's turkey jerky. Okay, there we go. It's like beef jerky, but turkey. Okay. Candidate for a forever home. Okay, we still have Foster. That's fine. Country singer. Yeah, I don't know. Small hint. Just a taste of something or a tinct. Probably taste. Digital agreements. Question mark. Oh, I bet the question mark, the pun, indicates digits in the sense of fingers on a hand. So it could be something like a handshake or something like that. But it's definitely a Y. I think it must be. What about this J? Leaps on stage, jetés. So in ballet or something like that. Okay, from literally jump in French. Spiteful as a comment. A spiteful comment would be a, with a T there, it could be catty comment. Does Y help here? Rushing. Yes, it does. In a hurry. Yes, if you're rushing, you're in a hurry. Okay, good. I'm really needing these crosses today, aren't I? So what's the second slide of many a meeting? Oh, agenda. It's the agenda. I see. So what's the first slide? It's sort of just the name of the meeting and the time and maybe the attendees or something. I guess I don't really attend this kind of meeting, I guess, but I guess that's probably the case. All right. Obsolescent means of music storage. CD racks. Well, I guess they are obsolescent, and yet I don't know if you can. You can't really see the CDs. It's all the bottom racks, but there you go. Okay, let's see. Fooled. If you fooled someone, you had them, in the sense of deceiving them. Downtime could be a sad day, I suppose. I'm having a sad day, you could say. Okay, blank fries, South American side. I don't know, actually. I don't immediately recognize this. Poet who first penned the phrase, "No country for old men," all right, which Cormac McCarthy used as the title of his novel. Yeats? Yucca fries. That would make sense. Is it Yeats? Spiteful. That would work with spiteful as a comment. Catty. Digital agreements. Hand. I really want that to be hand something, but it might not. I might be completely that might be just completely incorrect. Okay, drink of boiled grain. All right, drink of boiled grains. I don't know. Hoped for deadlines. Something dates. Hoped for deadlines. Does a T help here? If so, drink of boiled grains. Barley. I can't believe. Oh, barley something tea? What would the two-letter word here be? That doesn't seem right. Barley. Drink of boiled grain. It's got to be tea. This is a tough puzzle for me. Please. Taste could be wrong. Oh, it could be tinge, a small hint of tinge. I actually like that more than taste now that I've said it. I had tinct as an alternative idea. I don't like that as much as tinge. Okay, digital agreements. Okay, I don't see any place for a hand to go in here. I'm probably on the wrong track with that. Please. Okay, so this then would be can't I, maybe? Or please, can't I? I think that sort of works. Country singer. I don't know. Headlines, question mark. Does it mean sort of wrinkles in one's brow, that kind of thing? Don't know. Spoon. I don't know. They often roll around in the snow. Habitat for sphagnum moss. A fen, maybe? Something like that. I don't actually know if this is the best answer. Olympic snowboarding event. I don't know. Take too far. Yeah, okay. I don't know if that's right. It could be a bog. Similar idea. Does that help? Take too far. Oh, overdue. That could be it. Many grinder users. Gay men could be. Start of a Spanish cheer. I don't know. Hardly open. Affectionate way to walk. Affectionate way to walk. What does that mean? I have no idea what that means. Vulnerable part of one's personality. Something side. Your soft side, maybe. Pop artist blank English. Ron English? Is that somebody? Am I making that up? Olympic snowboarding event. Oh no, it is. It is right. It's Ron English. I knew that was familiar. Okay, Olympic snowboarding event is Big Air. Okay, yeah, good. That works. I do remember that event existing. I remember the first time I saw it. I just thought, great, good name. I approve. Start of a Spanish cheer is Viva, of course. Yeah, Viva. Long live, etc. Okay, so what's this? Campers, e.g., camper vans. There we go. Hardly open. If you're hardly open, you're cagey. You're a little bit kind of withholding. Oh, right. This is gay men. I forgot to fill that in. Affectionate way to walk. Oh, I see. Arm in arm. Right. I was thinking of how an individual person walks affectionately, and I just think I don't understand what that would mean. But no, it's how two people might walk in an affectionate manner. All right. So commercial lead into bank. Citibank is a bank brand. River in the name of a Best Picture winner. Bridge over the River Kwai, the film by David Lean. There we go. That's clearly it. Degree from Yale's Geffen School. That must be a business school. No, it's not. Not business school. What am I thinking of? Art school of some kind, because MFA is Master of Fine Arts. I don't know what the Geffen School specifically focuses on, but I think that's the answer. Batman adverse. Oh, the Scarecrow. There's a Batman enemy called the Scarecrow, I think. So there we go. That'll be it. A burlap. Oh, stitched burlap mask. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. I don't really know what I was thinking, but wasn't correct until just now. Tizzy. If you're in a tizzy, you're in a bit of a panic. And snarky reply to some unsolicited advice. Snarky reply to, I see. Did I ask, you might say, in a sarcastic manner. Maybe you say it sort of cattily. Okay. Sean Blank, director of the Best Picture winner, Coda. I'm actually not sure. Let's see. Country singer with the, I keep saying this, I don't know, I'm not going to know what it is. So, digital agreement. Oh, it was something to do with hands, but it wasn't a handshake. They're pinky swears. Ah, very clever. That's a very clever, punny, misdirecting clue. Even with the question mark indicator suggesting a pun, I still wasn't sufficiently misdirected. I got the part that it was digital dealing with fingers, but I didn't get far enough. Oh, this must be barley water. Okay, I've never heard that phrased before. I think I've certainly had barley tea. In fact, I've made it. I guess this is just it's probably the same thing, essentially, but cool as opposed to hot. All right, hoped for deadlines. Hoped for deadlines. I don't know what that is. Candidate for a forever home. Oh, foster kitten. Okay. Well, I was on the right track. I just didn't think of puppy and kitten specifically. All right, there we go. Country singer, don't know. Hoped for deadlines. Target dates. That's what it is. Okay. All right. Hunter, maybe? Someone named Hunter. That's a name. They often roll around in the snow. Something tires. Oh, winter tires, I guess. They'll have specific tread, I guess, for for snow. That would make sense. So headlines, parts. Oh, I see. Parts in your hair, I suppose. That's what that is getting at. Spoon. Canoodle? Is it referring to two people spooning, maybe? I don't, in bed or something? I'm not sure. Original parent company of Fortune and People. Time Inc., Time Incorporated, obviously the parent company of Time Magazine. Could be. What about this? Book between Joel and Obadiah. A book of the Bible, obviously. Let's see. I don't know offhand. What about this? Kooks. Wackos. Perfumery assortment. Scents. Shut up. To shut up. I mean, it could be to be quiet, but it could also mean to sort of pack something up, or not pack it up, but to kind of stow it away, to shut it up, to board it up. But I'm not sure. Don't immediately see it. Diarist who helped edit Henry Miller's Tropic of Cancer. Nin, I would assume this. Aeneas Nin, as a famous diarist. Nephrologist's specialty. What is this? I know this word, nephrologist. What does that refer to? It's obviously a medical specialist, a specialty. Kidney. That's the only thing that would fit there. Yeah, okay. Well, I don't even know if that came from my actual memory, if it just came from seeing the word in the grid. Probably as much the latter as the former, more so, I would suspect. I know I've seen that before, nephrologist, but the crosses are what gave it to me. Spoon. Yeah, I think it probably is canoodle. Oh, Amos. That's a biblical book. There we go. So then, that's a clever clue. I haven't seen this one before. Bus driver, but it's not bus. It's business abbreviated. So business driver would be the CEO of the company. Okay, so spoon is canoodle. E might mean online? Like an e-book is an online book? Is that kind of what it means? I guess that's sort of true. It doesn't need to be, though. Some e-things are offline. They're just electronic. But it does say what e might mean, not what it must mean. So I think that's fair. Okay. Shut up. Pent up. Yeah, okay. And as a reminder, the up in parentheses means we're going to apply that word both to the clue but also to the answer. So shut up is equivalent to pent up. So it does mean shut up in the sense of you're sort of pent up, you're tucked away in a room somewhere. You're kind of shut up in your room as opposed to being quiet necessarily. Okay, and then this is Hunter Hayes, Gaze, Phase. I don't know who this is. Well, probably Hayes, because Hater is a name. So I don't typically like it when two people's names cross, because if you don't happen to know either of them, you're sort of stuck. But I do think H is the most likely shared letter. Let's try it. It was. All right, there we go. Tricky ending there. Came down to a bit of a guess for me, but got through it. And there we have it. There were some very clever clues in this puzzle. Digital agreements being pinky swears, I think, is incredibly clever. What else did I really like? Bus driver, business driver is pretty good. What else? Headlines, parts, not bad. Yeah, there were some good. I mean, it's a Saturday puzzle. It's typically not as punny as the Friday puzzle, but there were some standouts in this one, particularly digital agreements for pinky swears, which I think is great. And there we go. Also nice to be reminded of the film Wag the Dog, which I should maybe rewatch for the first time since its theatrical release. And of course, the great Sandra Oh gets a mention as well. Anyway, there we go. That was the Saturday crossword. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll be back tomorrow with the Sunday edition, a much larger themed puzzle, so do join me for that. But until then, please do have an excellent remainder of your Saturday. Take care.